Hello, students. Welcome back to the next part of this chapter. Let's start with neutralization. Acids and bases are chemically opposite substances. Yes, we all know one tastes sour and one tastes bitter. So, when an acid is mixed with a base, they neutralize or cancel the effect of each other. When an acid solution and a base solution are mixed in suitable amounts, both the acidic nature of the acid and the basic nature of the base are destroyed. Yes, we all know if we include opposite requirements and mix it with each other, then of course it will cancel each other. So the resulting solution is neither acidic nor basic. Yes, of course, equal amount of acid and equal amount of base is when mixed, they will cancel each other's effect. So the nature will also be destroyed, and the resultant will neither be acidic nor be basic. So the reaction between an acid and a base is known as neutralization. In the process of neutralization, salt and water are produced with the evolution of heat. So when an acid is dissolved in a base and both are in equal amount, or when they are required to react with each other, salt and water are produced with an amount of heat with the evolution of it. Salt in the reaction may be acidic, basic, or neutral in nature. The salt produced in this reaction can be of any nature, acidic, basic, or neutral. The evolved heat raises the temperature of the reaction mixture. Acid, so this is the equation: acid plus base will give salt and water, and heat is evolved. For example, hydrochloric acid, that is HCl plus sodium hydroxide NaOH. HCl is acid and NaOH is base. Sodium chloride plus water is formed. If dilute sulfuric acid is added to lime water it is a base. Then neutralization takes place and the reaction mixtures become hot. As we have studied earlier, that the evolved heat raises the temperature of the reaction. Now we are going to use an indicator which I have not used so far. It is called phenolphthalein. It is also an indicator. So let's see. Phenolphthalein, it is an indicator used in the neutralization process. When the solution is basic, phenolphthalein gives a pink color, but if the solution is acidic, it remains colorless. So phenolphthalein is also an indicator, but here's the differences. It is used for neutralization. When the solution becomes basic, it will turn into pink color, but if it is acidic, then it will remain colorless. Now neutralization in everyday life. The neutralization reactions involve acids and bases play a very important role in our everyday life. The treatment of ants sting, remedy for indigestion, soil treatment, and the treatment of factory waste all involve neutralization reaction. We will see all these things separately. Indigestion. Our stomach produces hydrochloric acid. Yes, this hydrochloric acid helps in digesting our food. Sometimes excess of hydrochloric acid is produced in the stomach, which causes indigestion. It happens many a times when we used to do fast. Due to indigestion, sometimes a person feels pain in the stomach and irritation. To relieve indigestion, we take an antacid, such as milk of magnesia. Milk of magnesia contains a base called magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide neutralizes the excess acid present in the stomach and cures indigestion. Another antacid is baking soda, which contains a base sodium hydrogen carbonate to remove the effect of acid. Next is when an ant bites. It injects an acidic liquid into the skin of the person, which causes burning pain. Yes, of course, we all have experienced it. The sting of an ant contains an acid called formic acid. The effect of the acid can be neutralized by rubbing a mild base like baking soda solution, sodium hydrogen carbonate, or calamine solution. Calamine solution contains a base called zinc carbonate. This being a base, baking soda solution or calamine solution neutralizes the acidic liquid injected by the ant and cancels its effect. Next is soil treatment. The soil may be acidic or basic naturally. Yes, the plants do not grow well if the soil at a place is too acidic or too basic. As It means it needed a neutralized field. Excessive use of chemical fertilizers makes the soil acidic because it contains a lot of acidic substances. When the soil is too acidic, it is treated with bases like quicklime, calcium oxide, or slaked lime, that is calcium hydroxide. These bases neutralize the excess acid present in the soil and reduce the acidic nature. If the soil is basic, then organic matter called manure or compost is added to it. The organic matter releases acid which neutralizes the excess base present in the soil and reduces its basic nature. So it means it needs the balanced field, not too acidic, not too basic. If it is too acidic, then some treatment should be given. If it is too should be given, and if it is too basic, then some treatment should be given. That is, if it is too acidic, then calcium oxide should be used in the field. If it is too basic, then manure should be used. Now the last is factory waste. The waste substances discharged by many factories contains acids. If these factory waste are allowed to flow into the water bodies like river, ponds, lakes, etc., then the acid present in them will kill fish and other organisms which live in the water bodies because they could not bear too much of acid. The factory waste are therefore neutralized by adding basic substances before discharging them into water bodies. So till now this is the end of the chapter. I hope you all have gone through part 1 and this is part 2. If not, please again go through it and try to understand the concepts. Thank you very much.